Afternoon all. This is a bit of a bonus one really, because today I've done just outside Ingleton to Dent, and then Dent to Barbon, and now I'm going to go Barbon to Devil's Bridge. Don't know if I should have turned down there. And the weather is very blowy and quite chilly. And Clementine, bless her, looks like she's just been through a motocross event. This is the main A683, which will it's basically the road from Sedbergh to Kirkby Lonsdale, or the A65 at Kirkby Lonsdale. So we've done this road a few times on Honour, my Interceptor 650. I don't think I've done it on Clementine. And where we're going is we're going to Devil's Bridge at Kirkby Lonsdale for 5 minutes, and then I'll be heading home from there. Might record that as well. Bloody roads are greasy. It's rained yesterday about tea time, and then it froze, so the gritters have been out, haven't they? As I think it was Ruin's rider said, I think it was RR. So the moisture, if they salt the roads, the moisture stays there longer. Could do with getting home before it rains, because it looks like it's going to. Mind you, having said that, it might wash up some of the bloody crap underneath Clementine. And we're just entering Casterton. Big house behind that wall there. I'll give you a wipe, but I think the lens might be a bit dirty. I mentioned in one of the previous vids about the camera that I use. It's an SJ Cam SJ6 Legend, and it's a bit old, It's quite old actually now, but it does a perfectly good job. And yeah, I look at the I don't want to go pro, but I might eventually, if when this one packs up, I might get a DJI Osmo Action 3. But my only slight concern is that whether the viewpoint, whether you will get this view that you see here, because I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be like we have it, like a virtual ride. So yeah. So if anyone's got one and they've got a classic 350, can you just put me right on that as to whether or not whether it's on super wide view or something like that, but I just need this view. We're just approaching Devil's Bridge now. I'm actually not going to bother stopping, I'll just go home now, I think. So a couple of lads there. So that was Devil's Bridge there. Take a left turn here. It's been a really good ride today, and it feels like I've been out hours, but I've only done so far 35 miles. I've done this road a fair few times. I haven't done that for ages. I went for the 6th gear. Perhaps I was thinking I was on the Interceptor. Give me a bit of a wipe. Should we go right here? Yeah, let's go right. We're right towards Hutton Roof. Pretty much guarantee this road will be pretty mucky as well, but as Clementine's so mucky now, it doesn't really matter, does it? I saw a thing on, it's like on the YouTube creator thing, is that how to say, and it said about using captions, like putting captions on the bottom of your, well I presume it meant putting captions on the bottom of your videos of what you're saying, or shortened versions of what you're saying. I was thinking, well, that would kind of spoil it for me. I much prefer to have someone talking than having to read the text. I know some guys do it, and you know that's perfectly fine. What works for them, but I don't know. I mean, Schrodinger's cat does that, and they work fine. I wouldn't bother, I don't think. You'll have to put up with me nattering away. Here's something, it's going, it was cold when I came out, but it actually feels like it's going quite a bit colder now. We're out of Yorkshire and we're coming to Cumbria. But we must have nipped out of Cumbria to come back into it, because Kirkby Lonsdale's in Cumbria. This is Hutton Roof. Well, it's on the outskirts of Hutton Roof. The dead pheasant there. Well, the shooting season's finished for them now, so there's a lot of kamikaze birds about. So the people that rear the pheasants for the shoots, they'll be busy trying to collect the hen birds. Bloody loose gravel in the road here. Yeah, they'll be busy collecting the hen birds, obviously to breed, and trying to eliminate the cock birds. Because otherwise they fight the females for food and whatever. So. Bloody loose gravel in the middle of the road here. I'll tell you something, the feedback from Clementine is very good, you know. I mean, these, I'll just give you a wipe, by the way. The Seat tyres, you know, they don't give you any cause for concern. And like, occasionally, like I say, you might, well, when I went out in the ice in Wales, yeah, the front end did a twitch. Right, okay, I know there's ice. And on these roads, like I've done today, with them being slimy and greasy, you have a bit of a twitch. And you know, don't you? So the feedback is very, very good. Unlike some bikes where it's the feedback, you get a bit more than a twitch. I mean, I have mentioned it before, Yamaha MT-07 I had in 2018. That was running Bridgestone BT23 tyres, and now that was, it was ridiculous. I really didn't like them at all. Yet the BT23s, people like them on, they go and put them on the Interceptors. Because they do, people don't like the Phantoms, but I like the Phantoms. Funny, isn't it? Back in the day, I was always a Dunlop fan. The Dunlop D207s or whatever. I had them on my Hornet. Hornet 600, God, they were good. My wipe. I mean, I must admit, these Seat tyres on Clementine, they look quite agricultural. I would imagine they'll last a fair while. And now we're just dropping down into Burton in Kendal. And it's just up there, that to the right there, where Honour is wintering. Clementine, stretch your legs a bit. 60 mile an hour. You know, she will do everything, won't it? The Classic 350 will, in the same way that the Interceptor will do anything. Admittedly, I'd want something a bit more powerful if I was going up and down the motorway all the time. And I've had my gloves on the lowest setting all day. My fingers are just nice, they're just not too hot, just nice. And I've got my gold top socks on, and my toes are lovely and warm. Right, I'm actually going to sign off just now, if you can still hear me over this wind noise. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've watched all, how many did it be? 1, 2, 3? Is it 3 or 4 of them? Oh, anyway, hope you've watched them all. Hope you enjoyed them, and if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's free of charge. And please like, comment, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. To any new subscribers, plenty more of this to come and more. Yeah, so see you next time. Bye.